today?
Tomorrow and day after tomorrow.
That's my dad. Today I'm going to teach you some Python, just in case if you wanted to. So, as you can see, we have the screen. Now, there are many ways. Yes, there are many ways to. Hold on, what's this? A microphone? Hold on. No, that's something. What is this thing? Let me check out something.
Welcome to Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning. That's
Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. Okay? Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Yeah, okay. So, as you can see, we have a blank screen. Now, there are many ways to download Python. You can use it on computer, but I'm using a mobile, so that's why I'm gonna install something like Pyroid 3 or something. So, this is a very basic command. Print in these things called parentheses and quotes YY. And then when we run our program, it'll just say YY. This print function is printing whatever we wanted to type. Now, if we try to say something like print YY without any quotes, YY it's not defined. That is because we are not using quotes. We can only use quotes for numbers. For example, this is a number, so then we are not going to use quotes in that case. now now these things you see that YY, yes, this is a string. A string is any textual data, like any letter in the alphabet. And this is also a string. Even though it is the number 6, it has quotes. So Python still thinks it is a string. But when you don't have quotes and it's a number, for example, if we remove the quotes, I will type in 7 or something, it will, the Python will think that this is an integer. So see, 7, it's simple. There's another thing called floats, which are decimals. For example, like this. This is a decimal. So if you go here, ta-da! There's also something else called Boolean value, which is it's a Boolean value, and I do not really know how to use it in print functions, but I think it's like this. So it is always in capital. For example, you need to type in false like this. Boolean value means true or false. See this reddish stuff? That is saying false. Nuh-uh. And true, yes. So, so basically Boolean value is true or false. We can also type in something like this. True. And it'll print true. And this is not a string. To prove that, it does not have any quotes. So, now that we learned those basics of print command functions, now let's move on something a little bit harder to understand. Let's say we have something like this. So what we're doing here is making a function. So we are making YYUU. So YY is UG. So you see UG. Wait, no, let's not do that. Jokes are bad in. Wait, no. Yeah, I think this is good. So joke equals bad. So we're saying. So let's say we try to print joke. Wait a minute, oopsies, I forgot some quotes. Yes, now. Oh my god, there's two quotes. Okay, nice. Go. See, it prints joke. That's because we use the quotes here. If you don't use the quotes here, then it is going to be a variable. A variable is like a substitute for something else. For example, joke is actually bad. So when we try to print joke without the quotes, it's going to type something else like bad. So there is another thing you can do on Python. Put in variables, which are substitutes in basic terms. Now we can move on to something a little bit harder, which is the input command. So you see, if we type in something like YY equals input Y are most of my viewers adults? Yeah, because most of my viewers here are adults, and I do not know why. This is for children. So yeah. So if we type in something like if we type this, it's going to. We have to add a space. Yeah, I forgot to add a space. We always have to add a space. So you see, you can see that this little space. If we don't have the space, something weird will happen. So if we don't have the space, look, it's literally right next to the question. Why are most of my viewers adults? So if we put space, look, allow space. So now it has some space between the words because they need personal space. And program finished. Now we can do something like this. Print YY. So whatever our input is, so you see this input right here, whatever I type into the input, for example, you see this input? The input takes in the user's data. So I'm the user, I'm using this program, and this is the data it's collecting, and then it types it back. So if input, my input was U, and since U was equal to YY, it will say that will collect the data as YY equals U, and then it will print U. So yeah, that is why. So if I type something like dre, it will type dre. Simple enough, right? That's because it is. Now let's learn something a little bit more complicated. Let's learn the if. If 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 yy equals jj, print la 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 candy la 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 la. So what we're doing here is when we type in something like if you type in jj, so if you type something like jj, oops, I forgot to put in quotes. Yeah guys, you have to put in quotes here. That's what I forgot to put quotes. So yeah, if you're gonna try to do something like this, then we have to do this. No, this. Then we can do JJ and space and there. So if you type in something like JJ, it'll print la 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 la. But if you do UU, it will just do nothing because it's detecting for JJ. And this if statement right here, it is the command to make sure that if something is equal to something else, it will do the following command. So this is very hard to explain, that's why. So if this is this two equals is used in the if statement to know if this is equal to that, but that other that's the singular equal to sign that I used over there, yeah, right over there, up there, that is used to hand out it into a variable, a substitute. So we type the reason why there's two spaces is because you see this colon, yes, this, it will make the two spaces. The reason why we need spaces, two spaces, is for Python to identify that these are the commands it needs to follow when the if statement is equal to true. If yy is equal to u, we do these commands. And how Python knows to do certain commands from certain conditions. For example, we did the if statement over there. If yy is equal to u, in those conditions, under those conditions, it will do certain commands. But how it knows the difference between normal commands is these two spaces. These two spaces make it so then it will do those certain types of commands. So if we do something like print I do not know, touch some god damn touch some goddamn grass. So if we type in u, my god, I forgot to put quotes again. Yes guys, you have to put quotes. Don't know why. This is very infuriating in Python if you're using a mobile. So now if you type in u, it'll just say touch some goddamn grass. So okay, so yeah, I'll still read all this. Now I'm gonna make a part 2 to this series. So yeah, if you want to know more, please let me know. I don't think I have that much time. So yeah, see you later folks.